the studio tonight via Skype is none other than Kumar. How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing great. Respect, respect. Blessings. Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you on the show. Congratulations on your brand new album. Culture Walk is officially out.
Yes, my first solo project, Culture Walk, is out and available right now for everybody to go and get. Yeah, it's a good feeling.
How was the process for you to make this album? How was the process?
Yeah, well, it was a journey. You know, I did a lot of traveling. You know, visiting different countries. You know, working with different producers as well as learning about people's cultures. So I mean, it was very fun feeling. You know, and I learned a lot while making this project. You know. Yeah.
And with this album, I see you have amazing collaborations from the likes of Siobhan, who's one of my favorite singers, to M1 from Dead Prez, and of course, Agent Sasko. That is huge.
Yes, I mean, we give thanks, you know, that I have a lot of friends in the music, and Agent Sasko, you know, is one of my favorite artists of all time. Very good, very good, very good DJ. And M1, you know, I love his message, and I love what he stands for, and I love how radical he is. And Siobhan, you know, again, you know, we've been friends for years. I know Siobhan for over 10, 11 years, and I think he's Jamaica's best voice, you know.
He is. He's underrated. A lot of people, you know, don't give him the respect that he deserves.
True.
Yeah. He's an amazing singer. And I also see you've worked with Dean Fraser on the album too.
Yes, well, Uncle Dean Fraser did some horns on Dry Bones for me, you know. I mean, I give thanks for that experience as well, you know, because over the years, you know, we really look up to the elders and look up to Uncle Dean as a very great musician and preacher, you know.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go back to before it was just Kumar. Was it an easy process for you to leave? I know you get this question so many times and you've answered it so many times, but I know people right now who are still hurt by the fact that you left Raging Fire. A lot of people who are still caught up in their feelings. But was it an easy process for you to leave the band?
No. I mean, it was definitely not something easy to do. I've been in the band for close to 10 years. And, you know, I wrote a lot of the music, you know, not all. I wouldn't say I wrote all the songs. About 80% of the songs I was writing. And I enjoyed the processes. But I think, you know, you sometimes grow out of a relationship, and it's not just growing in terms of feeling that you've outgrown the music, but I think friendships sometimes, based on differences, don't last all the time, you know, especially when, you know, you're of different mindsets. So I think over the years, you know, I've done a lot of work with them, and they have, you know, given a lot to me as well in terms of an artist. I got a platform to perform and, you know, become better at what I do. And, you know, I always show respect, you know, to my Raging Fire members over the years. And at the end of the day, the time came for Kumar to leave, you know, and move on and do what, you know, matters to him, you know, and I had to make that choice. And there's a lot more behind the story, but I think, you know, when the time is right, then we can have the public discussions about it. But until then, I'm very focused on my solo project and something that, you know, it explains a lot too about what happened. You know, if you listen to songs, it's very personal, some of them. Yeah.
How did your fans take the decision for you to leave?
Well, I mean, I had people saying, oh, Kumar would never make it, you know, outside of Raging Fire. And people said mean things, but then you had a lot of people who know me and who know that Kumar is one of the hardest workers out there, and that whatever you were seeing happening in Raging Fire, guaranteed that was Kumar not sleeping 24/7, you know? So you see it, it's evident on my own terms when I'm pushing my own music. I'm constantly working and doing, you know, trying to do better all the time. So the fans who were naysayers, I think they're coming back little by little and saying, oh, you know, oh, the band doesn't sound the same without Kumar or whatever. But I think Raging Fire, you know, is a legacy that, you know, I'm very proud to be a part of. It's 3 albums that I participated in, and it's great music that I still perform. Every time I sing, I have to sing, you know, the Judgment Day or the Jah Glory, which is my favorite song, you know, and to perform all of these different tracks because the fans around the world still want to hear Kumar singing the songs that he wrote. Yeah.
True, yes. I know fans always want to hear you performing those songs. So, you know, just like there's different bands from all over the world who've not been able to stay together and, you know, went their separate ways. So there were issues with other members of the band who left the band and were not able to perform songs from, you know, the band that they were in before. So you don't have that issue.
No, I mean, I don't have that issue because the good thing is that when I was in the band, you know, if I wrote a song, it was, you know, credited to everybody in the band. Just like if they brought something to the table, everybody got the credit on the song in terms of owning the masters or the material. So there's no issue for Raging Fire to tour, you know, if they have a singer and perform the songs that Kumar wrote, that they know I wrote. And there shouldn't be an issue for Kumar to still perform the songs that they co-wrote or wrote the lyrics to as well, you know. So for me, you know, I think it's better for everybody if we just keep pushing the music and put the music first, because sometimes, you know, we tend to put emotions, you know, ahead of things. I'm using logics and facts when I was making my decision. It was not emotional.
Okay, so why Culture Walk?
Culture Walk, you know, it's basically, you know, a journey. I think it's just me appreciating the differences that we all share as human beings, you know. Mm-hmm. And I think taking a culture walk, you know, I visited countries like Mauritius and Indonesia, you know, a lot of European countries over the years and Caribbean islands as well. And, you know, Russia, I've been to a few places that I realize that, you know, the cultures that people have, you know, are sometimes what gives them their worldview, you know, make them how you view the world. And I think by, you know, experiencing a lot of people's different worldviews, I was able to create, you know, a little culture of my own where I, you know, I'm sharing, you know, the walk that I took. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Do you have a favorite song on the album?
Whoa, that's a tough one. Well, they're all my little children, so it's kind of hard, you know, to pick a favorite child. But, you know, definitely Remember Me is a song that means a whole lot to me, you know, in terms of, you know, where I stand and how I feel about, you know, a lot of things that, you know, you would say you're enslaved to. It could be your smoking habit. It could be anything, you know. But for me, I really love Remember Me. And Dry Bones, the piano version, is somewhat personal as well, you know. I enjoy singing that one.
And you have a video for that out?
Well, it's not out as yet. Mm-hmm. It was supposed to be out today, mm-hmm. but I think, you know, the team is saying hold it for a few days because people still, you know, watching Remember Me. Uh-huh. But, you know, let's see, we might do a surprise.
Yeah, you better do a surprise on the show. So where can we get the album for those who are asking?
The album is available everywhere, you know, on all digital platforms, you know, and you can stream it, you know, on Spotify. You could purchase it on Apple Music. I mean, it's everywhere. So digital and physical copies and vinyl will be soon available once the retail stores and places open up where I'm able to ship, you know, products. So until then, I think, you know, it's safe to say it's online everywhere, and it's going to be on YouTube soon as well. But the support is welcome from everybody, you know, in terms of the streaming numbers and purchasing the music.
Okay, Kumar, it's been great having you on the show, but I know you're going to be coming back with a performance for us, right?
Yes, most definitely. You know, perform some songs for you, like 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean,
5, 6, 7, 8.
It'd be nice to know it'd be nice to know, you know, which song is the hottest song in Kenya, even from the past. Yeah. You know, I mean, I know That's What, and some of those songs are good songs there, and I know Remember Me will definitely be a song that Kenyans will love.
All right. Okay. Thank you for coming through to One Love.
Yeah, man, and thanks for having me. Bless up and many respect to the team. Yes.